Hello everyone. So, I decided to make another St. Patrick's Day bracelet because I like these little links. They remind me of four-leaf clovers as well. Or like a Celtic knot type thing. So, I'm going to have this little check glass clover bead. So, I figured I would make a bracelet tutorial. Where are they? So what I'm going to do first, I have these little what I call cheapo seed beads. They're not like Toho or anything like that. They're just cheap ones. So this is the kind of project that I don't mind using them for, because all I have is these real long eye pins, which are 3 inches, or short eye pins. I don't have anything in between. So anyway, back to the seed beads. Yeah, I don't mind using them for something like this because, you know, it doesn't have to be precise. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I have rondelles in green, and I have these AB. These are like a spring green AB, or pastel green. And these are a little like a grass green, I guess. So first thing I'm going to do is make up a bunch of different links. To connect to those. So I'll do that and I will be back. Okay, so the eye pins that I'm using are very, very soft. So what I'm going to do is wire wrap them around my links because they're just way too soft, and they'll pull apart if I don't. So that's what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is that. Then I'm going to go around my link. These are two-sided, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, these are like really, really soft wire. And I really don't want to risk them falling apart or pulling apart, or however you want to say it there. So, oops, sorry. I have you pretty low, so that's why you're bouncing all over the place. Okay, so that's one side. I really don't like the way that's sticking out right there. You would think that by now I would know how to get that flush. Well, alrighty then. So then I'm going to add a rondelle, a bead cap, because I want to separate the greens because they are such a big difference. Plus it'll add some little gold in the middle there. And then I'm gonna go right about there. Add my other connector. And then wire wrap, oops, that end as well. One, two. Let's see if I can get one more. Although I don't think I can. Three. Now, I'm going to get in there and trim that off. And cover it so it doesn't go flying. Might have to cut that down some more. Okay, so there's one connector. I want these to be facing in the same direction here. Or link, or whatever you want to call it there. And I'll be back when I get the other ones made, because I only have 30 minutes on my phone, so I'll be back. So I'm going to be adding them or connecting them as I go along, and then I'll be back for the other part of the bracelet. Okay, so because I'm using this bracelet as my guide because I know it fits me, I mean, I'm going to be using a toggle clasp, so I'm definitely going to need a little bit more. So I think what I'm going to do is make like very small links because I want this to be the middle. So I'm going to need very small, like this would be too big because I want to put one on each side. So I'm probably going to make like one bead connections just because I don't want to. And what I did was I just took a jump ring and I broke it right in half. Or cut it right in half, I should say. I'm just going to do one link, actually. One turn twist. Whatever you want to call it, wrap. There you go. because there's really not enough room to do more than that. Because now I'm working with 1.5 inches. So I just want it to be secure. I don't want it to come apart, you know. Oh boy. So of course it went up. Or down, whatever the case may be. See how it went that way instead of around it. It's hard working with that little piece of wire there. But it is what it is. Trying to get it closer to the loop is what I'm trying to do. Quite unsuccessfully, by the way. These are very, very soft, these wires. See how that bent? They're very soft, so I just wanted to tell you, like, for me, I like it balanced, so I always have like a middle, and then I work out. Which is a little hard with some things like, say, leather bracelets. It's a little hard, but you just have to plan it out ahead of time is all. So, I don't know which bead I'm going to use. I only have one more in that color. Maybe I'll do a bicone. I know it's not one bead. It'll end up being 3, but smaller. Let's see how that ends up there. Let's see. I think that'll work, because it'll be a little loose, not, I don't like it when it's hanging down my hand, so for me, I don't like it like tight, like either, where it's cutting off my circulation, but for me, I think that will work. So I'm just going to wire wrap my, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, you know what, I'm going to put my, toggle on, I could do that with this one, though. I just want this one a little looser. So I think I'm going to wire wrap this part on. See how it goes here. See how soft that was? I didn't put any pressure on it at all either, so. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back because I'm at my midpoint here. I'll be back if I can shut you off. I'll be back. Would you believe it is just that short of being able to split it open? I'll be back. Okay, so since I have these here, I'm going to add little danglies. just because. So I'm just taking a little head pin that has a ball on it, and I'm adding one of these seed beads. I think these are 8-0 seed beads. Pretty sure they are. And then a bead cap and a drop bead. And the drop beads are 6 by 8 millimeters. And then I'm adding a 4 millimeter spacer that I got from Bargain Bead Box. See? And a 4 millimeter bicone. And I'm going to make my loop. I didn't attach my other end of my toggle yet. And then I'm just going to take it, because these wires are like super soft as well. See how soft they are? I am just going to take it and pop it in to that and wire wrap it right onto it, because these are like super soft. Hope I'm right in the right spot here. Here we go. See how soft they are? We need an in-between, companies. An in-between, too hard and too soft. Just like that. Have a gazillion things on my table here. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to tighten that up, and I will be back when I get the rest of the bracelet done. Or when I, actually, you know what? What I did was I wire wrapped this onto a split ring. I was going to say spring ring. Don't ask. I have no idea. And I'm hoping that these guys are a little harder than what I'm dealing with today. I mean, we're talking like butter soft here. I'd probably rather have them a little harder than that. A little stronger than that. These are tiny too. I can't get those split rings open. Okay. And I'm going to add one more jump ring. It's not closed all the way. Okay. Then I'm going to add another jump ring and my the other end of my toggle. Oh, there we are. It's in this mess somewhere. Here it is. Because I was watching somebody else and they said that if you have a problem getting your toggles to work, it's because it's too tight of a space. So I figured I would try like it's too tight of a space. Say if I just put it onto here, that would be too tight of a space for it to go through the other end. See? So let me get the other ones on, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like when I'm done. Oh my god, do you see what I did? Oh no, I thought this was the end. And I thought I had it, like this was the end with the toggle, but it's not. Okay, never mind, I'll be back. Actually, you know what guys? These were from the bargain bead box too. Same month. $6.19. That's pretty cool. Just thought I'd tell you that. So I still have stuff hanging around from then. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so just so you know, if you're going to work with this type of thing, you want to make sure they're all on the same side, so just hang your bracelet by one end, and you'll see which is the right side and which is the wrong side. Because these are not on chains, so you want to make sure you're going into the right side. Yeah, this wire is so soft. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously soft. Almost like room temperature butter. I wouldn't want to eat it though. So, you can make a pair of earrings too with just like those to match. Or you could do like, I might make a pair of earrings and show you. Show you what the thought was. Yeah, these are like, this wire is so soft, it's crazy. Definitely needed in between, you know, in between it takes Hercules to wire wrap it, and it's so soft, it's like room temperature butter. There's got to be an in-between there. I'm just saying. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I have my little shamrock in the middle there. And then the rest of it. I thought it came out nice. Let's see how easy this is to get put on now. Because, you know, I'm kind of like not very coordinated when it comes to toggle clasps. Just saying. And the little lobster claw clasps don't work too well for me either, because my hands don't want to work. My fingers don't want to work. There we go. Hey, that does work a lot easier. So there, a nice little dangly bracelet. Not too long, it's not hanging down here. So when you do it, if you make this type of bracelet, or any bracelet really, start with your center and then work out from there. That's what I like to do, because I like things to be centered and balanced on both sides, you know. So anyway, there you go. Another St. Patrick's Day bracelet. Well, item. Not another bracelet. Another St. Patrick's Day item. There you go. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.